Hi friends, Miss Horton here. I'm so glad that you can join me today for story time. Today we're going to read a book that you have already heard. It is called Buildings, Buildings, Buildings. The author is Judith Bowers Stamper. Can you guys remember what an author does? That's right, an author writes the words. Let's go ahead and get started reading our book. What is a building? A building is a place that shelters people or things. Your community is full of all kinds of buildings. They provide a place for people to learn, work, shop, travel, or play. You learn in a school building. A school can be big or small. You can go to different school buildings as you grow up. Let's look inside. Oh my gosh, friend, this looks like our school, Whitewater Academy. Don't we have blocks in our classroom? Let's look at a library. Libraries are built for learning too. One thing all libraries have in common is lots of books. This is the inside of a library. You can shop for food in what is this place? You're right, it's a grocery store or a supermarket. A grocery store can be a little shop on the corner or a huge supermarket. What is the grocery store that you go to? Food Lion? What else? Harris Teeter. Good job, friends. Let's look inside of a supermarket or grocery store. A post office is a building where workers send mail all over the country and the world. Big post offices in large cities hand millions of pieces of mail each year. Even a small town post office handles mail in large numbers. This is a post office. This is inside. Do you guys know what kind of building this is? You're right, it's a hospital. It says emergency. Hospitals are buildings where doctors and nurses work. Hospitals have patient rooms, operating rooms, recovery rooms, and rooms full of special equipment for saving lives and treating diseases. She's being taken care of by a nurse. Adults go to work in many different types of buildings. A huge office building has many small offices inside. A factory has rooms with machines. Factories make everything from cars to toys. So this is the office building. And your mommy or your daddy or auntie or uncle may work in an office building. Or they may work in a factory. Both are places where adults can work. There are special buildings where journeys start and end. We have one in Charlotte. It's where those big things that fly in the sky and they take you to different places. What's it called? An airport. Yeah. At an airport, passengers get on and off planes and build buildings in big buildings called terminals. Trains and ships have terminals too. So this is the outside of an airport. We have one in Charlotte. And then this is the inside. Oops, inside. Do you like sports? Millions of people do. Cheering fans pack basketball arenas, ballparks, and football Where do the Panthers play? What is that called again? You're right, a stadium. This is inside of a football stadium. Let's look at the next building. Some buildings are made for sharing beautiful art and music. People hear music in concert halls. They look at art in art museums. And the buildings can be beautiful too. So this is the outside of an art museum. And this is the inside. Can you see the art hanging on the walls? Our country celebrates its histories and heroes with buildings that are monuments and memorials. The Lincoln Memorial is in Washington, D.C., and it honors President Abraham Lincoln. So this is the outside of the Lincoln Memorial. And then this is the inside. This is the statue inside of the Lincoln Memorial. And that is one of our past presidents, Abraham Lincoln. It's really big. Every building has a special job. Can you guess what these buildings do? Let's take a look. I think you guys know what this building does right here. Can you guys see it? You're right, it's a gas station. This one right here, you guys know what that is. That's a barn. Good. And you usually see barns where? On a farm. Does anybody know what this is? Right here? What is that? This is called a lighthouse. And a lighthouse is usually by water, and it shines a light on the ocean so that it can see the boats coming to land. A lighthouse. That is the end of our story. Thank you, friends, for joining me. I'm so glad that you were able to listen to this story with me. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.